Hi, my name is Joe Di Bartolomeo. I'm an Oregon workers' compensation lawyer. I have offices in Hillsboro, Oregon and Astoria, Oregon. I represent injured workers before the Workers' Compensation Board and the Workers' Compensation Division. And in this video, I'm going to talk about what I call hidden denials. And the reason I'm making this video is because I have seen many times where somebody comes into the office and they have an accepted claim and all of the medical bills are being paid and everything's going the way it should, at least on the surface. But when we dive into the claims file, what we find out is that not all of the medical problems our client suffers as a result of their on-the-job injury are actually being covered or officially covered on paper. So I wanted to make this video so people are aware that even if everything's going exactly the way it should on the surface, there may be a hidden denial in their workers' compensation claim file. And then at the end of this video, I will explain your options. So let's start out by talking about generally what's going on with a workers' comp claim, how they're processed, and what I mean by hidden denials. So when you're injured on the job, you file your claim, the insurance company investigates the claim, and in this scenario, we're going to assume that the insurance company accepts your claim. You'll know that because you'll get a letter in the mail called a notice of acceptance. Lawyers and adjusters, we call them NOAs because workers' comp is just filled with acronyms. So you get a notice of acceptance, and I always say that that's probably the most important document in the claims file because what it does is it spells out generally what the insurance company is going to cover in your claim. The notice of acceptance includes the accepted condition. The accepted condition is the medical problem that the insurance company is accepting responsibility for. In other words, the insurance company is saying, look, you hurt your shoulder, we're accepting a shoulder strain, that is what we're going to cover. Now, here's where it gets tricky. An insurance company, a workers' comp carrier in Oregon, can accept a shoulder strain, but in reality, you may have suffered a rotator cuff tear, which is a tear of the joint structure in your shoulder. And the insurance company might pay your doctor to perform surgery to repair that rotator cuff tear. But under Oregon law, by paying that medical bill, the insurance company is not legally taking responsibility or accepting that rotator cuff tear. And so many injured workers, by no fault of their own, assume, and reasonably so, assume that the rotator cuff tear is accepted because the surgery was paid for, but that's not true. So the reason this is a big deal is, although the medical bill may be paid, there may be other benefits like permanent partial disability or vocational services or aggravation claims that could be affected if you go to utilize those benefits later on. Because again, on paper, the insurance company is only recognizing a shoulder strain. And it also can be a big issue when it's time for you to go back to work. So in the last part of this video, I want to talk about what your options are and how I get involved in helping people explore these options, and also, most importantly, what it's going to cost you as a consumer of legal services if you decide to have me look at that. All right, so the last part of this video is called the new medical condition claim. It can also be called the omitted medical condition claim, and I'll explain what I mean by that. There is a device, a tool in the statute that allows you to go through your claims file and make a written request to the insurance company asking that they include certain medical conditions as part of your claim. And I have another video that just specifically addresses new and omitted medical conditions. And this is kind of a variation on that. So if you want to check that video out. I also have an Oregon Workers' Compensation Guide that is an e-booklet that you can download off of my website. I will leave a link in the YouTube version of the video below. and you can find it under the free offers icon or free information icon on my website if that's where you're seeing this video. But back to new and omitted medical conditions. So a new medical condition claim is where you make a claim in writing where there's discovery of a new condition after your claim's been accepted. So your claim's been accepted, then you get an MRI or some other study, and lo and behold, there's a more serious injury discovered, you make a new condition claim. If all the while everybody knew that you had this more serious condition, then you write a letter and you make what's called an omitted medical condition claim. And you're saying, look, you left this out. You omitted this condition. And I am asking you in this letter to include it. Now, when you make these claims, you are basically filing a new claim, and the insurance company has 60 days, just like with the original claim, to investigate the claim. They may send you to another doctor of their choice to see if this is the real deal or not. And if the claim is denied, you can request a hearing. So let me talk about how I get involved with these. If somebody is in the middle of an accepted claim and they're just not sure about whether everything is going the way it should, they hire me, and the way I am hired is there's a fee agreement signed, and that fee agreement is regulated by Oregon Workers' Compensation statute and rule. And basically what it says is, I don't get paid unless I do something for you that's positive. In other words, if I looked at your claims file and I said, hey, they didn't accept this rotator cuff tear, we're going to make a claim, and that claim were denied, and we went to hearing, and we won, then I am paid by the insurance company. But if we go to hearing and we lose, there is no attorney fee. Or if I look at your claims file and I don't see any problems at all, I will let you know, and then we close the file, no fee. Because I am only allowed to charge a fee if I do something positive to get you something that you did not have when you walked into my office, or in this day and age, when you and I talked on the phone or by Zoom conference. I don't get paid unless I do something for you, and I'm a big part of that. So I hope this video is helpful. We do claim checkups for people all of the time. People will contact us in the middle of an accepted claim. We will review the file. If everything's going the way it should, that's great. If not, we discuss your options and we go from there. If you have questions, contact us. I will leave a link below on the YouTube version of this video, and you can check out our contact icon above. Even if we're not able to help you, we will at least give you some options. It may be referral to another lawyer. It may be a referral to some part of the workers' compensation bureaucracy where you can explore options, but we will at least help you know where you stand with your claim. Thank you for watching the video. I hope it was helpful. Take care.